this is very important for us to know that why breastfeeding is really important and how it is very helpful, and we all know that it is very beneficial for the mother. But we are also understanding that breastfeeding is something which she really desires to do, which she really looks forward for. It helps her for a positive attitude. It helps her to regain her weight back. It puts up a calmness in her nature. So these are the different aspects that we are looking forward, and we are also looking at one very important aspect of mother's health. Okay, so to begin with, us to understand how does this work. So mother's health is very important. After giving birth, her body is transformed. I'm using the word transformed because she has gone through 9 months entire changes. Her body has, grown up. Her body has changed so many times. But when it comes to feeding the baby, it really, really takes up all the energy from the mother. One thing. Second thing, we understand that the baby bonding with the mother is something the mother is really looking forward for, but it upsets the mothers at a different level. If the bonding is not happening, then definitely the mother is agitated or angry or frustrated or stressed because of no sleep. So this is something which we really have to look forward for. Third most important point is her diet. So many a times there are different customs, there are different work ethics, there are different religion for things which are followed. But when we talk about a mother not giving given a healthy balanced diet, it becomes difficult for her to have things uh, which really work in a very different way. Okay, like one thing so happens that when we are talking about uh, her health, we look at her physical, her mental, her social, emotional, and spiritual connect. So, five things in one hand. And over here, we understand that a mother's perspective on an emotional level is up and down due to the hormones. So, the first part of it is taking control of the emotions. Second part of it is taking control on the physical health. Now, physical transformations have happened due to the fact that the birth has taken place. The size of the body is changing, is transforming. Plus, the hormonal imbalances which are taking place during this period have created an impact on her mind and also on her physical status. So she might look ugly, she might have dark circles, she might have a big fat skin. She's not able to sit properly, her stitches are paining, she's not able to move around, she's having a back pain, she's having a lot of leg pain. And in this manner we always understand that the mother is tired. So, to help herself and to help the new baby bond with the mother, we understand that there is a concept called as rooming in. So, the mother and the baby are given their own time, they are given their own space, and they are given their own quality inputs in a way that they are not being disturbed at the time when they are sleeping or when they are feeding or when they are trying to help each other out. Now, how does a baby help a mother? If you understand it this way, I will be able to help you out that a baby helps a mother to calm down. If the baby is having a good feed, if the baby is having a good sleep, if the baby is able to drink up well, then definitely this is going to be helpful for the mother because what she is looking for is a positive outcome when she is feeding. Now, when a mother is feeding, she is definitely having a lot of back pain, for which she is using a lot of pillows. She makes herself comfortable. Second thing, what we understand is the terrible pain that she goes through when she is sitting on a chair. So it could be the pain of the stitches, it could be the pain in the lower abdomen, it could be the pain in the legs, which cause a lot of discomfort to the mother. But when the time of feeding, she generally forgets all these things in order to ensure that the baby is calm and the baby is quiet. Third most thing important thing is that when we are doing this rooming in, the mother and the baby become very you know involved with each other. Okay, and when they are involved with each other, we are very happy to understand that they definitely require a lot of own space, a lot of me time, and also a lot of things that nobody can give them, because the baby is completely dependent on the mother. See, when we talk about the mother's perspective, we also understand that the baby has just come out of the mother's womb. The baby is really new to the environment. The baby is trying to understand the person to connect with. So in this manner, we understand that things go very differently. And we also believe that these things are important from the perspective that the child is taking things in a very different manner. So that is one thing. Second thing, what we understand is that the mother is trying to find some peace, some patience, some methodological way to calm herself down. She is very irritated because there is no sleep. She is very irritated because there is no proper food. There is demand feeding. Her emotionals, she cries at night. She may be laughing during the day. If there are people coming and visiting her, or if she has visits to the doctors, she is all hustled up because she is not understanding what is happening. And when we are talking about all these, she definitely requires a good help. When I say about a good help, it means that her husband or her mother, or her father, or her mother-in-law, or any of her, first relatives, which it could be a cousin or a sister, who will be helping the mother to feed the child in a better way. Also, we understand that when we do all these things, we also require a lot of time for the mother to calm her things down. Secondly, when we talk about all these things, the mother takes her own time to settle down first. When she takes her own time to settle down, the time given by the child is also equally important. And in this perspective, we understand that the mother needs her own space. Okay, if there are too many things happening at that point of time, definitely it is going to be very difficult. So these are a few mother perspectives which I have discussed in terms of breastfeeding. Now let us understand the kind of problems which she may face during breastfeeding. Plug ducts, nipple cracks. The nipples are, very sore. Her chest is paining. Her feeding positions are not correct. The baby is always crying. The baby is not sleeping at night. The mother is very tired. She feels really sleepy, but she's not able to sleep. Okay, these could be the perspectives from the mother's point of view during breastfeeding. It is not always for the baby, it is also at the time of mother, because when the baby comes, everybody is like the baby, but they forget about the mother. She's given alsika laddu, she's given flax seeds laddu, she's given garlic to eat, she's given oats to eat, all the food products that help her to have a good milk production. But at a given point of time, understand that if a mother is not really very comfortable with all this, we cannot really force her. Our traditions, as traditions come in, I believe that we keep pestering. The mother should eat this, the mother should eat that, she should be doing this, she should be doing that. But at some point of time, I also believe that it becomes very difficult for the mother to take things and she gets a little stressed. So for this stress to calm down, massage after pregnancy, after birth, definitely helps the mother because it improves good blood circulation. Then if she is given an hour to sleep when the baby is taken care of by somebody, that also helps her to calm down. Third thing is, if she starts going for a walk after the baby is delivered and his routine is being set, so this also helps the mother to have a different scenario. So in all these ways the mother is kind of you know calm in a very beautiful manner. Also we need to understand that the mother is definitely looking forward for a beautiful bonding with the child. Okay, but she has a little worry that if he doesn't poop properly, if the urine count is more. So all these worries as a motherly instincts help the motherhood nature of the mom to address the concern in another way. Okay, when we are also talking about the doctor's visit, a mother goes to the doctor only twice. Once the doctor has called for the checkup, and then it's after 1 month after delivery. After that the mother doesn't see a gynecologist. I want to understand, why do we stop over here? It's just that because we have given birth and the care that we have to take is enough? Or is it that the doctor says you're not required to come to me anytime and you're doing a good job, and then we stop our visits to the doctor? But I feel that as a doctor, we should be continuously in touch with the gynecologist, especially when we start having a query. Okay, when we start having a self doubt. What if? Or what would happen? Or a judgment kind of a thing, where you have to understand that whether am I taking a correct step, whether am I doing this, am I vitamin minerals tablets going well properly. Also understanding that our mode of understanding people's perspective is really really important, because this is like a self check on your health, and it helps you to believe that you're doing a beautiful job and you are feeding your child in the most beautiful manner. I believe that this will definitely help you out in understanding that the mother is doing a very pretty job. And I feel that with this perspective, if we follow, we will not be having any problem in our feeding journey. So, as a new mother, you have experienced this. Now, when we are moving on to the stage where from third month to fourth month to fifth month, where as a mother we are trying to settle down. Okay, when we are trying to settle down, we are a little free. We have a little understanding that how we are doing, how our work is. We are trying to gauge whether the baby is gaining enough weight, whether the baby is taking enough feed, whether the baby is able to sleep throughout at night, whether the baby is comfortably bonding well with the mother. So these are places where you start having confidence upon yourself. Okay, we also have to talk about our health to our peers, about our friends, our colleagues who have been with us during our pregnancy times, because this helps you to circulate good hormones in your brain, happy hormones, and that keeps your depression at bay. So this is something which is very very important. Last but not the least, when you are starting, when you want to resume to work, when you want to start your complementary feeding, when you want to start going to work physically, so these are the questions that for a mother she starts overthinking when she's around fifth month, after birth, or 6 month, when she actually has to resume to work. The perspective over here, what we have to change is, though physically you're not present, mentally you're present for the baby. You are doing a wonderful job. Have confidence upon the method that you are going to apply, and take your family members into confidence about what kind of a strategy you're going to look forward for. Because all these things are definitely going to work for the child's health. And this is all going to help you to bring up your child in a very good environment where the baby is not stressed, where you are not stressed, and also for the fact that the baby is immediately taken care of. I believe this live chat has really helped you, has given you a lot of inputs, and has given you an understanding, an eye opener in a different perspective. So I would really help you out over here in letting you know that this live chat was from a mother's perspective, and definitely it will be benefiting you in the near future. Thank you so much for watching this live show. And if you have any questions, you can ask me on Baby Chakra. I'm available to answer those queries at any given point of time. Thank you so much.